Good morning, everyone. Welcome today to First Baptist Church Decatur. We are so delighted to have you with us here in our sanctuary today. Welcome. My name is Matt Rouse. I'm one of the staff members here, and we're just grateful all of you have chosen to be here for this very special event today. We are honored to host it. If you are still looking for a seat, people in the back and coming in, there are more seats in the balcony, though it is filling up quickly as well. And we thank you for being here. We just wanted you to know that part for those who are still looking around. Thanks again for coming today. Enjoy your time with us today. Have a good morning.
Good morning. As the graduates process in, if you would please stand. If you're able. the nursing department chair. Before we begin, we've kind of begun, but I just want to remind you that we are live streaming our pinning ceremony this morning. So feel free to take out your phones right now and text loved ones near and far and let them know they can go to the Calhoun Community College Facebook page or our Calhoun YouTube channel and join us live. And once you do that, then silence your phones, please. At this time, I'd like to ask you to remain standing as Amanda Jacoby comes to the podium for our invocation.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day and everything you've given us. Thank you for the opportunity to gather today and celebrate the beginning of our nursing careers. I pray that you'd guide our hearts to hear and our hands to heal. God, fill us with the strength and wisdom and compassion to care for others. Bless us as we go through the remainder of our day. In Jesus' name, amen.
You may be seated. I'll ask Dr. Jimmy Hodges to come bring our welcome. President Hodges?
Well, good morning. Is this not a wonderful day? It's the day that y'all have all been waiting for, right? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Today is their day, and I apologize for us not being able to host this on campus, but I am so grateful to the First Baptist Church for allowing us to use this beautiful facility. Thank you so much, and we are grateful for that. But you know, Calhoun is growing, and we are on the move, and lots of good things are happening, and we're building buildings and having ribbon cuttings and getting more and more students, and it's just an exciting time to be a Warhawk. When I say 1, 2, 3, could I get a real loud go Warhawks? 1, 2, 3. Go Warhawks! I like that. That's good. Thank you very much. Well, I want you to know this wonderful group of individuals back here have worked very, very hard, as all of you know, because you have had to support them, right? And thank you for entrusting them to Calhoun. I want you to know I say all the time that God only sends me the best, and I want y'all to look right over here at this nursing faculty. If y'all would stand up, please. That is some of Calhoun's finest right there. Thank y'all for what y'all do. We appreciate it. These graduates back here behind me, there's 93 of them graduating. Do you realize that's 93 individuals that are going to change lives, help people get healed, help them get better, and all of those kind of great things? There's 93 of them. More than half of them are already working as LPNs. They have completed over 800 hours of service learning. They have participated in the inaugural Future Nurse Shaping Healthcare Poster Day. They've precepted at 8 different hospitals all over North Alabama. And they have completed 16,740 clinical hours. Let's give them a hand. This is going to be a great ceremony. You take pictures, you stay afterwards, you fellowship, you get all the pictures you want, because we're celebrating them today, and you're celebrating because you're getting them off your payroll, aren't you? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Dr. Hodges. We're always grateful for your support of our students and your participation as we celebrate their outstanding achievements. I'd like to also introduce our administrators on the stage, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Mr. Wes Rakestraw. Our Vice President of Student Support Services, Ms. Cassie Mathis. Our Dean of Health Sciences, Mr. Kenneth Kirkland. You'll meet our speaker in a minute, Dr. Grace Grau. And our name caller, announcer, Ms. Joy Waybright. I also appreciate the faculty and some of our part-time clinical supervisors that have joined us today. I always like to recognize past graduates of Calhoun or other nurses that are in the audience, because this is Nurses Week and yesterday was Nurses Day. So are there other nurses in the audience? Yay. Thank you. 115 years after her death, we remember Florence Nightingale and her story of innovation. We recognize her contribution and honor her tradition of candlelighting and penning that she held after her impactful work in the Crimean War. She started a nursing school, and as her students graduated, she honored them with a pen. We continue to do that today. There is a Tri-Council of Nursing. That is the American Nurses Association, the National Council of State Boards of Nursing, the National League for Nursing, and other national organizations which focus on education, regulation, and practice. And they announced their theme for Nurses Week as the power of nurses. I want to read their statement as it recognizes the future you have before you and the future that all of the nurses in the room embody. So as I read this, when I say the word nurse or they or their, insert your name, insert your family member's name, insert me or my or I as I read this, because you are that power. And it says, the power of nurses perfectly embodies the irreplaceable value of nurses in keeping the nation healthy and thriving. Throughout history, nurses have been the backbone of the healthcare system, advocating for patients and leading at the forefront of innovation. From the bedside to the battlefield, research labs to rural clinics, and classrooms to boardrooms, nurses shape the future of healthcare by making a lasting impact on the lives of their patients. Their presence brings comfort in times of distress. Their knowledge ensures safety in critical moments, and their clinical expertise fosters healing, whether in times of crisis or in everyday care. Nurses, you exemplify unwavering commitment and leadership on behalf of the patients they serve. So I say congratulations today and always for the choice and determination to do what it takes to become a registered nurse. I'm so proud of you. So go and use that superpower. Now, I'll introduce Ken Kirkland to introduce our speaker.
Well, good morning. As Dr. Hogan said, I'm Kenneth Kirkland, and Dean of Health Sciences. It's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker today. Dr. Grau began her career in healthcare in 1983 as an EMT while attending Jackson Memorial School of Nursing, ultimately graduating in 1986. She later went on and completed her RN to BSN at the University of Miami in 1996 and furthered her education with a master's degree with a concentration as an acute care nurse practitioner in 2005. In 2015, she earned the Doctorate of Nursing Practice degree from UAB School of Nursing and is inducted into the American College of Cardiology for her work on women's presentation of coronary ischemia. That's a fancy word for those arteries around your heart can't get oxygen. Her clinical background has taken her across the lifespan of emergency and critical care medicine to home health, behavioral health, cardiology, and academia. Up until her retirement in 2022, Dr. Grau held a dual appointment from 2011 as the NP with UAP Medicine in the Structural Heart and Interventional Cardiology Division and full-time faculty at the UAB School of Nursing, where she taught across the programs. Dr. Grau volunteers as a nurse practitioner at the Community of Hope Clinic in Pelham and teaches health policy as an adjunct assistant professor at the UAB School of Nursing. A member of the National Association of Hispanic Nurses since 1985, Dr. Grau has also chartered the Alabama chapter of the National Association of Hispanic Nurses in 2016, where she is currently serving her second term as president. In this role, she leads health clubs at 2 local Birmingham high schools with the goal of mentoring youth interested in nursing while teaching employable skills and immersing the students in community service opportunities. On a national level, Dr. Grau is the president-elect of the National Association of Hispanic Nurses, on the National Nursing Committee of the American Red Cross, and on the steering committee of the Nurse Practitioner Alliance of Alabama. She most recently completed the inaugural Health Policy Fellows Program at the UAB School of Nursing for the 2023-2024 cohort. Please welcome me in welcoming Dr. Grace Grau.
Hello and good morning, future nurses, or actually nurses, right? Esteemed faculty and honored guests, my name is Grace Grau, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today to witness a room filled with hope, strength, and incredible untapped potential. First and foremost, congratulations on your graduation. This is a remarkable achievement, and it marks the beginning of a meaningful journey, one that will shape not only your future, but the lives of countless others. Growing up, I dreamed of becoming a teacher, but it wasn't until high school my calling would reveal itself. While many people helped influence the path, the spark that ignited my passion for nursing came during a visit shadowing my mother, who was a nursing assistant at the time. I was 14. Shortly after the start of her shift, I followed closely behind her. We entered a room of a frail elderly woman who lay unresponsive. I stood quietly and observed as my mother turned the patient with such care and tenderness, inspecting the linen beneath her. Something powerful, a silent language of healing and compassion and dignity was revealed to me at that moment. It was then and there that I realized that I wanted to be a nurse, that I could be a good nurse. Though many years have passed, I still remember my own candle lighting. The swirl of emotions I felt, joy, nervousness, uncertainty, but also a deep and growing sense of confidence. I can do this. And today I want to say to all of you, you can do this. Today is more than just a tradition. It is a passage, a promise, and a powerful reminder of the light you each carry into the world. The candle you will hold, I'm gonna face them. The candle you will hold is more than wax and wick. It symbolizes your compassion, your courage, and your commitment to become a source of healing and hope for those in need. In the soft glow of today's candles, we honor not only your beginning, but also the path paved by nurses who came before you, like many nurses here. Nurses who dared to dream bigger, to push boundaries, and to care more deeply. Let us begin with Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp, who over 160 years ago walked the dark halls of battlefield hospitals by candlelight. She tended to the wounded, refused to look away from suffering, and demanded higher standards of care. She was not only a nurse, she was a reformer, a scientist, and a policy advocate. Her legacy teaches us that nursing isn't only about bedside care, it's about improving systems, sanitation, and safety. And she reminds us that we must always put the patient first, and that do no harm means thinking beyond the moment and into the long-term impact of our care and decisions. Then came Mary Eliza Mahoney, the first Black licensed nurse in the United States. In 1879, she graduated from a 16-month nursing program at a time when women like her were told they didn't belong in healthcare. But she persisted with professionalism, strength, and quiet defiance. She carried her patients' needs in one hand and justice in the other. She believed in the dignity of every person and in using her voice, her skill, and her presence to advocate for those who couldn't. She taught us that inclusion is not a trend, it is a responsibility, and that nurses do not wait for permission to lead. We rise and we bring others with us. We honor Dr. Hildaura Murillo Rodi, a fierce advocate for Hispanic communities and the founder of the National Association of Hispanic Nurses. She saw what many ignored, that culture and language are not barriers, they are bridges to better care. She reminded the world that advocacy begins with listening and that nurses have the power and the duty to fight for underserved populations, not just at the bedside, but in boardrooms, legislation, and public policy. These women were visionaries. They were nurses, just like you will be soon. They served with humility and led with boldness, but they were also educators and reformers and policy influencers. They remind us that nursing is not a passive profession. It is a profession of immense responsibility and power. And today, that legacy continues with modern-day leaders like Dr. Ali R. Jajeb, a U.S. Navy veteran, registered nurse, and scholar. Dr. Jajeb has used his experience and voice to illuminate systemic failures in healthcare and to build social networks that connect and advance nursing knowledge, equity, and impact. His work, while deeply rooted in the needs of veterans, also expands the broader conversations across access, advocacy, and mental health. He is the producer and host of the RN Mentor podcast, where he interviews nursing leaders from around the world to share insights and inspire the next generation, you. Dr. Jajeb shows us that nursing leadership today looks like innovation. It looks like storytelling. It looks like building platforms, podcasts, blogs, art hikes that elevate our voices and heal communities in new and meaningful ways. If you haven't checked him out, I highly recommend you do. His work is a powerful reminder that nursing doesn't end at the bedside. It evolves and it speaks out. So what does this mean for you? It means starting today, you hold a sacred duty. The patient comes first, always. You are not just a provider. You are a guardian of trust, of safety, of dignity. You must listen carefully, advocate fiercely, and speak up when something isn't right. You must also embrace the principle of do no harm. And that doesn't just mean giving the right medication or checking vital signs. It means questioning outdated practices, identifying inequities, and protecting your patients emotionally, physically, and culturally. It means never forgetting the human behind the chart and the numbers. And it means recognizing your role as a policy influence and advocate, whether you lead quietly in your practice or loudly in legislation. Know this, your voice matters, and as a nurse, your vote matters. Nurses have always shaped healthcare policy, and in this evolving, complex system, we need your insight and courage more than ever. We are not born with knowledge. No one enters the profession knowing how to do it all. That's why we must approach this journey with humility and with courage. The courage to admit what we don't yet know and to seek out those who can teach us. You have a lot of teachers here that will mentor you. Mentorship is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. Seek out those who will challenge you, those who will guide you, and those who will lift you up. Find mentors who believe in your potential, and when the time comes, become the mentor for someone else. And as you move forward, get involved. Join professional nursing organizations, the American Nurses Association, the National Association of Hispanic Nurses, Black Nurses Association, Men in Nursing. and many others exist. These organizations are more than professional groups. They are communities of support and growth. Within them, you will develop your voice, learn leadership, build team skills, you'll navigate crucial conversations, and you will understand the healthcare system in all its beauty and complexity. They offer scholarships, opportunities to publish, to present, to serve, and to shine. These organizations will become part of your village along with your family and friends, the ones that surround you, support you, and push you to reach your greatest potential. Today, as you light your candle, remember, the flame represents more than tradition. It represents the fire within each one of you, the light that will guide your steps through long nights, hard days, extraordinary moments. You're entering a profession that is both science and an art, a profession that demands your head and your heart, a profession that needs your voice now more than ever. You will be the one who listens when no one else does. You will see what others miss, and sometimes you will be the one who speaks truth when silence is easier. That is nursing. That is your calling. This morning, let this candle be your first vow to serve, to lead, to learn, and to heal. Congratulations, Calhoun Community College nursing students. I salute you. Happy Nurses Week.
She is the leader because she did what I wanted to do and turned around when I was reading my remarks as well. Thank you so much, Dr. Grau. Now we'll ask Dr. David Welsh to come forward and announce the Alpha Delta Nu students. And Dr. Vicki Hale Brown will follow, and
Good afternoon. At this time, we want to recognize those individuals that are being inducted into the Alpha Delta Nu. It's the Associate Degree Nursing Honor Society. Now, each one of these students have maintained a grade point average greater than 3.0 throughout their program, and that's including their individual nursing classes. They also had to work together as a team to plan and carry out a community service project during their last semester. We're trying to let them understand, and all the students understand, that being part of your community, teaching them, educating them, trying to make their lives healthier is something that they'll have to do all their lives. So, as I call your name, if you would please stand up behind me, and please hold your applause until all the students have been recognized. Chelsea J. Austin. Kaylee Barone. Mila Delaney Cole. Megan Farmer. Amanda Davis Jacoby. Anna Grace Jones. Caitlin Grace King. Hyung Jeong Lee. Sarah Christine Lipsy. Sonara Lucero. Jennifer Tran Mayfield. Riley Miller. Cassie Nunley. Jordan Cheatham Partridge. Sarah Reyes. Alyssa Riley. Ashley Denise Rutland. Giovanni Santillano, Jennifer Nicole Smith, J.L. DeTidwell, Martha Holbrook Triggs, and Zoe Webb. Let's give these students a round of applause. Now, at this time, I'd like to also recognize those students that participated in the Student Nursing Association. It's teaching them to work together with other nurses, student nurses around the state to try to further nursing issues and that type of thing. So if you were part of the Student Nurses Association, please stand up at this time and be recognized. One last thing, students. Always remember, please be part of your community, not just at the hospital, not at just where you work, but be involved in other things in the community, trying to make it a better place and a healthier place.
Good morning. I have had the privilege over the past few years to announce this wonderful group to you. And these are the students who are dually enrolled. This means that they not only are receiving an associate degree of science of nursing from Calhoun Community College, but also from prospective universities. And those universities are the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Also, we have Athens State, and we have Auburn University. So as Dr. Welch just stated, as these names are called, we want you to try your best to hold that applause until each name is called. Now, if someone beside you look like they're not going to be able to contain that joy, I just want you to just look at them and smile and just whisper and say, yes, you can, because the best is yet to come. So I will call out the names first of our first partner school, and that's the University of Alabama in Huntsville. And those students, all students, would you remain standing until all the names have been called? Because the applause is coming at the end. All right, so Chelsea Austin, Christina Ferguson, Christina Guerra, Ashley Hodling, Tabitha McGee, Riley Miller. The next group of students, Athens State University, Gabrielle Henry, Julie Richardson, Amy Shadowin, Charity Turner, Zoe Webb, Kayla Wojciechowski, Lauren Harris. Thank you. The next group of students from Auburn University, Kara Black, Caitlin King, Helen Lee. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all the class, because the best is yet to come. And now, thank you so much, and the best is yet to come.
Next, I would like to recognize our outstanding students. For each graduating class in fall and spring, the faculty select an outstanding student And the criteria are demonstrated academic merit, clinical performance, displaying caring, compassion, and a striving for excellence in nursing care, one that maintains good interpersonal relationships with peers and faculty, and demonstrates professional behaviors expected in nursing, and has the potential for making a worthwhile contribution to the profession. That describes all of our students. So it is hard to select. On the Decatur campus, we selected Giovanni Santiana. And on the Huntsville campus, we selected Kayla Wojciechowski. Gio is the outgoing Student Nurse Association treasurer for the Decatur campus, and he's also a state and national Skills USA gold medalist in medical math, which is pretty awesome. He'll continue his nursing career in the medical ICU at Huntsville Hospital. Kayla is not with us today. Kayla has the biggest servant heart, and so she's off serving. And so she served as the president of the Student Nurse Association for the Huntsville campus, and she will continue to give compassionate care wherever she does go. They were both always on campus all the time, even when it wasn't a class day. So we congratulate both Kayla and Gio. And now I ask our faculty announcer, Ms. Joy Waybright, to come to the stage. Oh, Ms. Briscoe, Dr. Briscoe. I'm out of order, thank you.
Good morning. It's my honor to get to talk with you all today about the Nurse Apprenticeship Program. In March of 2022, Alabama made history by becoming the first state to launch a Nurse Apprenticeship Program. That fall, Calhoun welcomed its inaugural cohort, partnering with the Alabama Office of Apprenticeship and area healthcare employers. This innovative model blends classroom education with hands-on experience, allowing students to earn a wage while completing their clinical training. Each apprentice is paired one-on-one with an experienced registered nurse, ensuring personalized mentorship throughout their journey. Employers play a crucial role by covering last dollar tuition, fees, and textbooks not met by grants or scholarships, making education more accessible for our students. Over 4 semesters, apprentices accumulate approximately 2,000 clinical hours, equipping them with unparalleled experience and readiness. Today, we are proud to recognize the representatives and mentors from our healthcare employers of these graduates. Please stand if you are a mentor or a facility liaison or are here to represent your facility. Decatur Morgan Hospital, Huntsville Hospital, and Madison Hospital. Your commitment and collaboration have been instrumental in the success of our program. We deeply appreciate your dedication to shaping the next generation of nurses. Please join me in applauding these outstanding partners. Let's recognize our 19 apprentices. I ask that you hold your applause until I call everybody's name, and everyone please remain standing, and then we'll give them a big round of applause. So apprentices, please stand as I call your name. Holly Abernathy, Kaylee Barong, Christina Ferguson, Megan Gosnell, Christina Guerrera, Rachel Guthrie, Brianna Lanier, Helen Lee, Sarah Lipsey, Sarah Lloyd, Layla Johnson, Zadie Joyner, Asheri Parks, Alyssa Riley, Alicia Salario, Courtney Shelton, Charity Turner, Shannon Watts, and Savannah Welch. Let's give them a good round of applause.
You guys ready? Yes. Thank you for showing me how to do this. Faculty, please come forward and take your place for the pinning of graduates. And will the first row of candidates please stand up? And as I call your name, please cross the stage for your pinning. Holly Abernathy, Zoe Allen, Chelsea Austin, Ellen Bamford, Kaylee Barong, Kara Catherine Black. Alexis Brianna Bond, Sarah Ann Campbell, Hannah Shashelsky, Faith McKay Clardy, Mila Delaney Cole, and Shemaine Cooper. Alicia Morari Cooper, Jessica Cruz Valiente, Deidre DeJanelle Deere, Emily Eaton, Lakeisha Elliott, Megan Farmer. Christina Ferguson, Melissa Gamma, Megan Allison Gosnell, Christina Gara, Rachel Guthrie, Melissa Hancock. Lexi Harbison, Lauren Renee Harris, Brittany C. Hatcher, Caitlin Henley, Gabrielle Elise Henry, Andrea Herring. Alexa Hudson, Reagan Lee Jackson, Amanda Davis Jacoby, Layla Johnson, Zadie Brooke Joyner, Anna Grace Jones. Yes, take the pictures. Keaton Jones, Miss Dean Julius, Caitlin Grace King, Brianna Lanier, Helen Lee, Sarah Christine Lipsy. Emma Grace Lonez, Sarah Faith Lloyd, Sonara Lucero, Jennifer Tran Mayfield, Kalia McDonald, Tab McGee. Nicholas McNeil, Hannah Lynn Miller, Riley Miller, Taylor Nicole Moore, Vivian Alexandria Murphy, Cassie Nunley. Ashari Parks, Jordan Cheatham Partridge, Savannah Marie Pelfrey, Laura Peters, Stella Phillips, Sydney Poppelmeyer. Yulia Parsert, Haley Brooke Pilot, Christy Danielle Reed, Sarah Reyes, Julie Richardson, Alyssa Ann Riley. Alyssa Ann Riley, Catherine Danielle Romines, Ashley Rutland, Alicia Solorio, Deanna Santana, Giovanni Santiano. Get it? Okay. Taylor Camille Selden, Amy Shadowin, Courtney Shelton, Jennifer Smith, Paige Spires, Maisie Swan. Grace Thorson, Jill DeTidwell, Martha Holbrook Triggs, Charity Turner, Vontae Ware, Sharika T. Watson, Shannon Watts, Zoe Webb, Savannah Grace Welch, Alex White, and Catherine Joy Williams. So as you all have learned over the last 2 years, we take our professional responsibilities very seriously. You will now join all nurses in our collective striving to maintain the high standards of our profession. In a few moments, when you make your statement of dedication to uphold these high standards, think of your friends and your family and know that you're making a promise not just to yourself, but to each of them and to every patient that you care for in the future. A promise to protect their health, to advocate for their rights, to preserve their dignity, or to ensure the integrity of a peaceful death. Friends in the audience, the lights will be dimmed as the faculty light their flame. Graduates, you will pass the flame to the person beside you. Your flames will now be the only illumination in the room, representing the tradition that you now carry forward in your service to uphold and to advance the nursing profession in our state, our nation, and in our world. Will the graduates please stand?
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, and some dark and cold. And there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. 'Cause 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 'c frustrated brother. See how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. And see now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle and run to the darkness. Seek out the lonely, the tired and worn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go like your word. Take your candle and go like your word. We are a family.
We are
whose
here today
hearts
to
are
recognize the entry of
blazing.
class of
So let's
2025
raise
to
our
the nursing profession.
candles and
Nursing
light
is an
up the
art
sky.
and a science in which skillful
Praying
care,
to our
based on the application of scientific principles, is given to individuals and families to help them meet their health needs more effectively. The ideal of service and the establishment of the appropriate relationships with patient, family, physician, and other healthcare team members are essential to nursing. Nursing is concerned with the prevention of disease and the conservation of health. Skillful nursing care embraces the whole person, body, mind, and soul, and his or her physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Graduates, as I read the statements, please respond with, "I will." The nursing graduates of the class of 2025, will you care for the individuals and families using all available resources to facilitate their recovery and promote and maintain their health, whether cure is anticipated or not? I will. Will you provide nursing services with respect for the dignity of mankind, unrestricted by consideration of gender, race, creed, color, politics, or social status? Will you safeguard the patient's right to privacy by protecting information of a confidential nature, being mindful of the use of technology? Will you safeguard the patient when their welfare is endangered by incompetent, unethical, or illegal conduct of others? Will you strive to maintain your individual competence in nursing practice, cooperate in efforts to upgrade the standards of the profession, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team? Will you continue to grow in your profession, to work for social justice and equity, to oppose systems that support disparities and structural inequalities, and seek to identify and eliminate your own implicit biases, and to share in the advancement of the profession we love? Will you endeavor to mentor others, have respect and gratitude for those who have served before you, and to those who will follow? At this time, the faculty and nursing department of Calhoun Community College would like to welcome you to the nursing profession. We hope that you will always be devoted to ensuring the welfare of those entrusted to your care, and that you will never lose your desire to practice nursing competently. You may extinguish your candles. we're on the last part, so y'all stay standing. You don't have to sit. I do want to tell the students, though, I wept the whole time you lit your candles. You've got to go back and watch it on YouTube because it was absolutely stunning. Thank you so much to First Baptist for sharing this beautiful sanctuary for our ceremony today. It was stunning. I wept the whole time. So our thanks do go to First Baptist Decatur, the digital media team, and Jennifer Ferris for accommodating us today. We are so grateful. Calhoun's digital media team, Daniel and Wes, thank you for live streaming. Our auxiliaries of the Gideons International, they provided nursing New Testament Bibles back in the chapel where they lined up. Deaf Access for sign language interpretation. Our candlelighting committee made some pivots this year, and Dr. Carrie Gibson and her almost here baby, and the rest of the committee, Dr. Beth Bellew, Dr. Lindsay Mims, Ms. Michelle Cobbs, and Dr. Julie Brown, thank you for this just outstanding ceremony today. And our nursing student ushers today, thank you so much for your assistance with getting folks in the right place at the right time. I just want to remind you all, tomorrow is graduation at the VBC at 4 p.m., so I do hope you'll plan to come support your graduate there as well. A note, the VBC does not allow purses, bags, coats, umbrellas, so if you bring anything, it has to be in a clear bag, just an FYI that I learned this week. So that will save you some time. And let's close with our benediction. If you'll remain standing, the students will process out to music after our benediction. May the God who seeks you find you when you fall. May the God who loves you take delight in your living. May the God who sends you send you now with joy. For in your gladness and in your grieving, in your brokenness and on your healing, in your faithfulness and in your leaving, the God who made you and redeemed you is the God who keeps you still. Thank you again for celebrating with us today. This concludes our program.
Look into the window of my mind, reflections of the fears I know I left behind. I step out of the ordinary. I can feel my soul ascending. I'm on my way. Can't stop me now, then you can do the same, yeah. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? You could be so many people. If you make that grab for freedom, what have you done today to make you feel proud? Still so many answers